Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Sling, aka Mr. Different, back with another video. Today, we're looking at a brand new lo-fi plugin, and you guys know how much I love lo-fi plugins. I gotta have them all like Pokemon. But they were looking at a brand new lo-fi plugin called Vybz from the guys at Thenatan. I'm probably pronouncing your name wrong. I do apologize, but they sent me over a copy of a new plugin called Vybz. Let me check it out because I love lo-fi plugins. I gotta get can't get enough of them. And this seems to be a more budget-friendly, I guess you say RC-20. I mean, I guess that's what people compare it to, but it has its own style and character to it of its own. And we're gonna check it out. I'm gonna play some samples through it, and we're just gonna check it out all together. I will have links in the description below where you can pick up this plugin yourself. So let's go ahead and jump inside of DAW and check out Vybz. So here it is. I got Vybz pulled up real quick. I got it on one of these loops right here that I got, and I'm just gonna play the loop real quick, and then we're gonna go through each individual module of Vybz. So this is the overall loop I made using Vybz and everything. So. And this is the loop solo. This is the loop solo with Vybz. So yeah, as you can see, Vybz is it gives you a vibe. I see what they call it. And I say, I don't want to call it a RC-20 clone because it has its own style and characteristic to it that, that's unique to itself. I mean, RC-20 does its own thing and people keep comparing it to it. But me personally, I think it's its own plugin itself, because I love lo-fi plugins. Everyone brings their own character. So let's go through what Vybz actually can do, and we'll check it out. So right now, as you see, you have all these different modules right here. I'm gonna turn them all off, and I'm gonna go one by one through each of them. All these different modules, from texture to reverb, echo, damage, time machine, motion, and band. Then you also have a button right here. If you click this, it gives you speaker emulations of different pretty much speakers. So basically you get like some more lo-fi grittiness and all that, basically like convolution stuff right there. You also can do a little information bar. You got an HD button. You can actually revert, you can actually mess with the echo to the lo-fi, not the LFO. Now so you have an LFO for the echo and the reverb, which is pretty dope. And you can also resize it. Good, you see that resizable. Input, output, New York style compression right here, which is pretty dope. So you get that kind of pumping effect, New York style compression built right in. You also have a tone button as well, so you can shape the tone for make it more highs, more low, stuff like that. And then you got your output. So let's actually go through each individual module and show you what they can do. So first off, let's start off with the texture module. Basically, this is like your I guess you say like your tape heads, your vinyl heads, and also it has that really unique noise number 3, which is kind of like a outside lo-fi cafe type thing. So we'll start like number 1 and just go through them. And then U is a user preset where you can actually drop your own, say you got your own lo-fi noise or anything like that, you can drop that right in there and have your own noise right there. And also you have a high pass, low pass to it, and a ducking feature as well. And then you had the gain knob. So next you got the reverb, which the reverb is pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple stuff. You got different modules. You got small, plate, you got I guess dimensional or triangle pyramid, and you also have a convolution, or you can put your own impulse responses into as well, which is really dope. So if you have like some third-party impulse response of different reverbs or different places or rooms, or you do your own, you can drag and drop it here. So this is what it sounds like. You also make it a stereo or mono reverb, and you can also freeze it. So you can actually automate that to kind of freeze and hold out. So that's pretty dope as well. Echo, you have your standard echo stuff. You got your gain, you got your feedback. You could change the timing of both, and you could change like the color, make it darker or lighter. So nothing self-explanatory. And also has a chorus built into it as well with this little H button. So pretty unique right there. Damage, of course, is going to be like your kind of distortion modules and all that. So I'll just kind of crank that up so you can hear this. I didn't use that in this example, but it's always there. Good for drums and stuff like that. And there's a bit reduction and stuff like that. So you can reduce the bits, of course. But personally, I didn't use it for this loop because I didn't need it. But I think for drums, it's going to be really dope. Next, you have Time Machine, which is kind of like your wow and flutter and your dropouts and stuff like that. So you can definitely do it. You can sync everything to the tempo and all that. And you kind of adjust it. So first, you can check the date. So it's going to kind of change the characteristics of the sound. And then you have your dropouts, of course. And it has a VHS button right here, so you get that kind of VHS effect. I like the VHS effect. I mean, it's really dope. It's a little bit too aggressive for me. I would like to see a little more control with that, but as good as there as well. Next, you have your motion, which you can do like some panning and pumping. So I guess like some side chain pumping, and of course like panning, like auto panning, which I do have it on. So. And you can also change the shape of the pumpers where you kind of go in here and actually change it to make it pump differently. Pump differently. You can also randomize it as well, which is pretty cool. So you randomize the pumper as well. So that's pretty dope right there. So I didn't use too much of that, so I'm going to take that down. And then you have a 2-band EQ, which just allow you to, EQ your shape. As you can see, standard EQ right there. But it also has a dynamic feature as well, which you can activate right here, which gives you a dynamic EQ for one band. So you can do some dynamic processing. So pretty dope right there. Next, we have the New York style compressor. So play that. It probably work better on like some drum material because you'd be able to hear it pump, but you can't do parallel compressor right there. And then you can tone shape it. That's pretty self-explanatory right there. And then, like I said, you have the cool like speaker cabinets, and I'll just go through a couple of them so you kind of hear what they can do. So we'll start with the cell phone and then just make our way over. Bathroom. I mean, I like that idea right there. That's kind of a cool idea. I would like to see more control with it instead of just kind of putting it on and that's it. It would be nice to have like some, you know, maybe some volume control with it and all that kind of stuff. I think that would have made it just a little bit better in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is. And then of course you have some factory presets and stuff like that. So you go through here and there's a few factory presets for different vibes right there. So you do get that. So that's pretty dope as well. Or you can just mess around, make your own. Overall, like I said, I think this is a really dope lo-fi plugin itself. Like I said, it has a nice character to it. As it's not really like your typical lo-fi plugin in my opinion. I do like it because like I say it adds a different vibe than like I said RC-20 or any of the other lo-fi plugins out there I have. I definitely love the noise section. I think the noise section is really dope. The fact you can actually add in your own noises and it comes with a few of noises that you don't really get in other lo-fi plugins. The reverb is definitely dope because you can add in your own custom reverb, so there's a lot of possibility there as well. And you know, I do like it. I would like to see a little bit more control with the wow and flutter and stuff like that. I feel like this plugin, although it sounds good, I feel like they don't have a lot of controls with certain modules, which would have been dope if they added just a few more controls to those key modules to really get that lo-fi vibe. But I feel like it's a really good, cheap, affordable plugin that sounds really good and can give you an instant vibe, especially if you don't really care about going too in-depth about your sound. You just want to throw it on there, kind of mess around and get a real quick color. This is a really good plugin to try. So like I said, I will have links in the description below for this plugin Vybz. Check it out, download a demo, try it out yourself, and let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I'm about to continue making this beat because it's dope as that. So with that being said, y'all know who it is. Your boy Son, aka Mr. Different. Not motivated by the money, but the like, comment, subscribe, and views. Hope you guys enjoy like always. Check the plugin out below. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite lo-fi plugin? Have you tried this or you check it out? I want to know in the description below, in the comments below. So with that said, catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Yeet.